We have been getting so many comments from you since we started doing our series digging into BART's challenges. And we're ending the week with a story that came out of that feedback. The mayor of Millbrae wrote to us after seeing our coverage, her station, which is right here at the end of the line for the peninsula for BART. And she says that presents a really unique problem when it comes to the homeless riding trains and then getting pushed out there at the end of the day. She says it's become a pretty serious safety concern for her city. And now she tells Kelsi Thorud she wants BART to take some ownership.
And we lost commercial businesses down here.
Millbrae Mayor Ann Schneider has an issue. She says the city's BART station, which when opened back in the early 2000s, was hoped to bring opportunity and business to Millbrae, is now just bringing an unexpected burden and financial cost.
Sadly, as an end-of-a-line station, we get 30 to 50 of the unhoused pushed into Millbrae, turfed into Millbrae every day. And then SFO also drops homeless over us, as does Caltrain and the city south of us. So we become this mecca of the unhoused.
The mayor says on an almost nightly basis, police and fire are called to the station.
We have two fire stations. Station 37, its second highest call out, behind taking care of people with heart attacks and things like that, is down here to help people with drug overdoses or fighting. But after an attack of our firefighters a few weeks ago, they will only come down here with police escort.
Mayor Schneider says a large majority of the unhoused are not from Millbrae, and that complicates how the city can offer them services.
85% consider their home in San Francisco or Alameda or Contra Costa County, and they cannot get San Mateo services because they consider home in another county. So we are left with a solution that can't be solved.
In all, the mayor says the issue is costing the city around $1 million a year without any help from BART. And she wants that to change.
And it sounds hard-hearted, but BART, if you are letting them on, then you need to take them back to where they got on. You need to take them back to where they call home.
But when I shared the mayor's issues with Jim Allison, a spokesperson for BART, he disputed her claims, saying BART isn't the reason for the homeless issues at the station.
Our data contradicts the assertion that 30 to 50 people per night are swept off the trains at Millbrae Station. In fact, there is a presentation to Millbrae City Council by Life Moves, a nonprofit that seeks to put people into housing, that showed more than twice as many people got to the BART station, got to the Millbrae transit system station by means other than BART.
Allison also told me BART officials have responded to the mayor's request for a meeting, but have not yet gotten a response from her office on what dates will work best. The mayor, however, stands by her claims, saying her city is suffering because of BART. She says it took a month to even get a response from BART on trying to set up that meeting, and she's tired of it.
Holistically, BART, you concentrate on San Francisco and maybe the East Bay, and then you're concentrating on growing your program without coming back and doing the basic due maintenance and cooperation with the cities that you're in. We need to be partners together, and you're not a good partner.
Strong words there. The mayor said she was disappointed BART's general manager did not include Millbrae on his current listening tour of stations. BART says it chose its busiest stations based on its ridership data. It has included Millbrae in the past and says it plans to go back in the future. And we have been hearing a lot of your personal experiences on BART, many of which are very interesting. Michelle says, it seems like every time I sit in the last car of a San Francisco to Richmond bound train, there is always someone in that car doing drugs. But Brendan says he loves BART despite its challenges. He lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and sees drug use on that transit agency there, too, he says. He writes, BART remains one of the things I miss most about the Bay Area, and I cannot wait to ride BART every day after I move back to the area around Balboa Park Station next summer. We certainly appreciate you taking your time to share all of your stories. You can keep them coming to newsdesk@kpix.com or use the hashtag KPIXTV on social media.